Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals Music is here because we're fiercely independent. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot. We've always been there, and it's always just been a phone call away.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather, live at 5.
Hey, Fred Gossage here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center on this Friday late afternoon, live at 5 with your latest forecast before we head into the evening and the weekend ahead, the first weekend of 2026 here with us now. And so far today, we've been cloudy and on the showery side with some much needed rain across the area. Not nearly as much as we do need across the area, but we'll certainly take any rain out there. And it's not the only rain chance we have on the board for the next 7 days. We'll talk about the extended here in just a moment. First off, we'll start with the live Arctic Air Skycam network here at 5 o'clock, and it's gray and it's overcast and it's wet out there. No, this is not good for the Friday evening commute, certainly, but we do need the rain out there. We're substantially below average in terms of rainfall for the past month or so around here. December is usually one of our wettest months, historically speaking, across the Tennessee Valley, and it's usually one of the most critical for getting the groundwater tables and the lake levels replenished for the year before we go into drier months, late spring and on into summer. So we need some catching up to do before we head into those drier months toward the middle of the year. We're starting to get a little rain, and the pattern does look like it's going to be active here as we head forward over the next week or two, which is certainly good news, not for outdoor plans and travel and things like that, but for the groundwater, certainly good news. Rainfall out there today, light to moderate rain over a large part of North Alabama here. Starting to see a few heavier downpours on radar. That's stretching up into at least southern parts of Giles, Lawrence, and Wayne counties in Tennessee. No severe storms out there, barely even a rumble of thunder anywhere out here across the area. Not really expecting much of that. Temperatures currently still into the lower 50s for most of us. Hohenwald, Tennessee, sneaking down to 49, and we're not going to drop the temperatures too much more as we head into the overnight because clouds and the showers will keep things pretty steady. You see a few more showers developing back into central Mississippi behind this initial band, so we're not done with the rain just yet. We have a little while to go, but rain will last through the evening hours here. Maybe a few heavy downpours as we get into the mid-evening, as maybe a rumble or thunder develops, especially near and south of the Tennessee River. As we get toward midnight, though, rain starts to slack up and taper off across the area from west to east. Mostly cloudy, a few breaks in the cloud cover. I think that may be overdone, though, so I don't believe this 39 and 41 from Hohenwald to Columbia. I think it's closer to the mid-40s. And then upper 40s to lower 50s, where the clouds hang just completely overcast toward daybreak here, but some slightly cooler air will be moving in. Now, we do start to see sunshine through the day, partly cloudy skies, maybe a few more morning to midday light spotty sprinkles over North Alabama. Cooler air moving in here, so daytime highs tomorrow, despite the sunshine, only in the mid to upper 50s over southern middle Tennessee and upper 50s to lower 60s over North Alabama. That northerly wind will reinforce that, so we're not going to get too warm despite the sunshine tomorrow, but it will be pretty comfortable outside as we head into tomorrow evening, dropping into the 40s after sunset and into the lower 30s overnight for forecast lows. For Sunday, a few more clouds on the docket here, and then partly cloudy skies going into Monday and Tuesday before we start getting into our more active pattern with southwest flow aloft across the area. That's going to be low-level southerly flow, bringing moisture northward to interact with the stalled frontal boundary around here. So we're going to see some waves of showers beginning Tuesday night into Wednesday with a few spotty showers around, but I think by Thursday or so, there could be maybe some heavier rain and some rumbles of thunder possible on the forecast. So temperatures hovering in the 50s here for the weekend, upper 50s tomorrow, maybe lower 50s and upper 40s on Sunday, but a concerted trend toward warmer weather as we head into next week here. getting into the 60s and even knocking on the door of the lower 70s here by Thursday as that next frontal boundary approaches. Now, with the warmer air, we'll watch for stronger thunderstorms, but I'm not seeing any definite signals for a severe weather threat just yet. A lot of things are inconsistent in the model data, but we'll watch that, and it's still several days out. No reason to be overly concerned about it by any stretch. Anyway, showers for the evening, tapering off during the late overnight, lows down into the 40s across the area. Again, maybe a stray morning shower out there with a low level cloud cover, partial sunshine by the afternoon, daytime highs into the upper 50s as a midpoint average. So mid to upper 50s over southern middle Tennessee, upper 50s to lower 60s over North Alabama. A little cooler Saturday night into Sunday, and then we rebound nicely here back into the 60s and even near 70 by the middle of next week, with showers returning Tuesday night into Wednesday, very isolated in nature, and then better rain chances and a few thunderstorms on the board for Thursday of next week. Again, we'll watch to see if some type of strong thunderstorm threat emerges out of that, but right now I don't see any significant signs of trouble, just a good bit of uncertainty. But this time of year, we are in severe weather season. Even though I don't see anything now, it doesn't mean that something may not materialize as we get closer. So we'll watch it carefully for you. No reason to be worried, no reason to be concerned, but we'll watch it for you. Lingering showers into the end of next week. That's a look at your latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock with another check of your local weather.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.